Good day, boaters. This is Billy with BoatAlert.com. Today, we will talk about boat hull identification numbers. What is a hull identification number? All pleasure boats made or imported into the USA must have a hull serial number attached to different parts of the hull. So let's get into the details. Hop on. Think of a HIN like a VIN for your car. So the HIN number must be affixed to different parts of the hull in both visible and hidden locations. It should be large and the HIN characters must be no less than 6 mm in height. The HIN is thus a serial number on the vessel and it helps law enforcement identify a lost or stolen boat. You can also use the HIN to find out about recalls. The format of the HIN is important and has changed over the years. The most important thing to know is that it must be 12 characters long. A hull number is often confused for a state registration number. The state registration number is typically displayed on the bow of your boat. Instead, think of the state registration number like a car license plate. What is the format of a HIN? And what does a HIN look like? Well, the first three letters are the manufacturer's identification code, MIC. For example, YAM would be for Yamaha. You are not expected to know all the codes and you can in fact look them up on the HINDecoder.com website. Your MIC then is followed by the 5-digit serial number and then the month and year for that model and manufacturing date. The HIN must be placed in a clearly visible location on the boat such that it is visible even when the vessel is in the water. Look for the HIN on the upper starboard quarter of the outside surface of the transom. Another location to look for it is on the uppermost starboard side at the aft end of the hull. You might also find a second HIN under a piece of hardware. The HIN is also shown on the state certificate of registration papers and insurance papers as well. You must never alter or remove a hull ID number. If for some reason your boat does not have one or it is a homemade boat, you should contact the state DMV or the United States Coast Guard to get one issued. Sometimes, it is the job of the manufacturer or importer, but the United States Coast Guard will let you know what to do. What are hull ID numbers useful for? The main purpose of a HIN is safety. For example, the hull ID number can be used to notify boat owners of a recall campaign. Additionally, it can be used to identify stolen boats. For us at BoatAlert.com, we use the HIN to look up boat alert history reports. This has many benefits to the boat buyer, and just like a carfax is used to run the VIN check report on cars, BoatAlert runs a HIN check on boats. Where does the MIC come from, you ask? The first three characters of the hull number are the manufacturer identification code, but where do they come from? They are assigned by the U.S. Coast Guard to the manufacturer or the person importing the boat. You can look up the MIC code for any boatmaker company on HINDecoder.com. What if you build a boat in your backyard? Homemade boats have a special provision in the law, and individuals building boats for their own use, not to sell, can be referred to as backyard boat builders. In this case you should get a 12-character hull ID number from your state DNR or DMV. It will have a HIN starting with the letters X and X then Z, where XX are your two state letters abbreviation. If you look up a boat HIN on BoatAlert.com, we will warn you in the report if the boat is a homemade boat, as those are risky to buy. Now that you know the ropes, it's time for me to pipe down. I'll be talking about a lot more boating and hull number topics, so be sure to shape up and follow this channel. And remember, when you hit the like button, it helps others find useful videos like this one.